You're an adult. You know monsters aren't real. And yet, walking into a dark room, some small part of you still hesitates before reaching for the light switch. That hesitation isn't childish. It's ancient. Fear of the dark has a clinical name, nyctophobia. But psychologists have found something strange. Mild versions of it show up in almost every culture on record, in children first, and in a smaller, quieter form in most adults too. It isn't a phobia most people develop. It's one they're born with and never fully lose. Why would darkness itself feel dangerous when nothing has actually changed in the room? Because for nearly all of human history, darkness genuinely was dangerous. Evolutionary psychiatrist Randolph Nesse has written extensively about how fear systems evolved, not to react to what's real, but to react to what's uncertain. And nothing creates more uncertainty than losing your primary sense. In the dark, your eyes, the sense your ancestors relied on most to detect predators, simply stop working. Here's what almost nobody realizes. Your fear isn't about the dark itself. It's about not knowing what's in it. Researchers studying fear and sensory deprivation have found that anxiety rises sharply whenever a threat becomes harder to locate, not necessarily when a threat becomes more likely. Losing your sight doesn't lower the danger. It only removes your ability to confirm there isn't one. Your brain, unable to rule anything out, defaults to assuming the worst. Exactly the strategy that kept cautious ancestors alive and reckless ones from making it to morning. This is why children fear the dark almost universally before they're ever taught to. Developmental studies have found the fear typically peaks around ages 2 to 6, precisely the age when a child's imagination is developed enough to picture threats, but their reasoning isn't developed enough to rule them out. It's not a flaw in a child's mind. It's the age where the ancient alarm and the missing logic overlap the most. Adults never fully outgrow this circuit. They just get better at overriding it. That instinctive hesitation before flicking on a light switch, the quick glance into a dark closet before walking past it, the uneasy feeling of a power outage, even in your own familiar home. All of it is the same ancient system, still running, just quieter and much easier to talk yourself out of than it used to be. So, the next time you feel that small flicker of unease in the dark, you're not imagining a monster. You're running the same ancient calculation your ancestors ran every single night for hundreds of thousands of years. When the sun went down and their eyes, the sense they trusted most, simply switched off. We decode the mind. Subscribe for more.